We're prepping. I was trying to get you to sing more. I was like, she's singing. You guys, we are in the kitchen today. Yeah, Daisy is here, and we are prepping for Thanksgiving. This is obviously an odd year for us. It is our first time celebrating Thanksgiving without Suzanne, and it is our family holiday. Like it,
yeah. To me, it feels like it is Zanny's birthday.
It is the Suzanne event, and the entire family has always gone down to the desert at magical home that they had for so many years, and now they're in a new beautiful, I'm still saying they because it is still they to us. So Suzanne always just the true meaning of Thanksgiving with hearth and home and family and tastes and smells and goodness and just really beautiful family time. So we are taking all of that love and tradition and of course carrying on that beautiful tradition for the family.
Yes.
Suzanne and I have been cooking Thanksgiving dinner together for about 30 years. So we really had it down to a mad science. I always did the stuffing. She always did the turkey and gravy. We used to do the mashed potatoes together, but you know, now I have to say Michael does the best mashed potatoes. Michael is, yeah, he helps us down at the house, and I'm going to completely give him mashed potatoes because they're literally that good.
Okay, I do that to watch him.
Yeah, Suzanne or I would do the cranberry sauce. She always made the most amazing soup to start the meal. And then we would either have Brussels sprouts or green beans, sometimes both. Baby yams, never a sweet potato casserole kind of thing. It was always just a beautiful baked baby yam.
Do you know the first time I saw a sweet potato casserole, I was like, what am I looking at?
I know, and no shade.
Like, this is classic Thanksgiving. Yeah. I was like, what?
So if you love a sweet potato casserole with marshmallows and brown sugar,
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, go for it. Suzanne has always done these little baby yams, just baked to perfection, and then an obscene amount of butter. She always used an obscene amount of butter.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do this year is prep as much as I can at home before I'm going to be there on Tuesday. Most of the rest of the family is coming in on Wednesday. But, you know, we also have this tradition after Thanksgiving that then we do crab lunch the next day, which is just
the best day of the year.
Yes. So beautiful, fresh, cracked crabs. Daisy and I always make the lemon aioli together. And then we have turkey soup the next night. So how do you adjust that first year where we have such a system down? So obviously not cooking with Suzanne the week before is sad and hard, and we have lots of feelings, beautiful and sad, but so like filled up and so good about that too. So what do? You like pull in your people. So today I have Daisy here with me, and this girl loves Brussels sprouts.
I really do.
So we are going to show you how to make a gorgeous roasted Brussels sprout dish with our favorite infusio. This vanilla fig little glaze at the end of the roasted Brussels sprout. You're gonna like Brussels sprouts if you never liked Brussels sprouts before. So this year, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what I can cook in advance because I always like to do everything last minute. I am not someone who's.
Me too.
I'm not like a.
I'm not a
but I forced myself to do it. So I did make my cranberry sauce yesterday. Do you want to taste it?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
It's scored. Okay, hold on.
Be like, is that what?
You've done the promo code too while you're out.
Oh, okay. What is the promo code? Thanks 25.
Yep.
Thanks 25. Oh, sorry. There's this one. And here, sorry, my hands are wet. Whoa. Yeah, all the cousins have been talking about it too, about how like we're all gonna step up and be little chefs.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm like Ari has become a chef this year, and I'm like, he's gonna be chefing it up in the kitchen with us now.
He didn't sign up for a dish, but I know it's just because he's too busy.
I know. I feel like he's working constantly.
I don't know.
Good man.
I just feel like he's not on social. He's not on his phone checking.
No, not at all.
Not
at all. One time I texted him, he texted me back like 5 months later, and I was like, respect. Honestly, I think that's cool. But yeah, all the cousins have been talking about how important Thanksgiving is going to be this year for all of us.
Okay, this is the cranberry sauce. I made it yesterday. Secret ingredient, tangerine juice instead of water, and tangerine zest. And I also put a little lime and lime zest in there. So, Daisy,
thank you.
Tell me how we did here. Yes, you can just eat it with a spoon.
This is Camelia's favorite.
I know.
So I feel very blessed.
And I usually cut the sugar in like about half to 3/4. Tangy, right?
Yeah.
Not too sweet.
Sorry, one more bite.
Yeah. Not too sweet, but like a little tang.
No, it's perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
I made it. If you want to see how I made it, go to my Instagram, which is at Caroline Summers, and it's on my story.
You guys should try this.
I should try to do a reel, but literally just take your basic cranberry sauce recipe, replace the water with fresh squeezed tangerine juice, and then add some of that tangerine zest. And then if you want, you can also do some lime with the lime zest. And I cut back on the sugar.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, I love it.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
So the other thing that my next cookbook is going to be holiday recipes. So my book that's out right now, which is called
genius.
Served. Yeah, I have to do all my holiday recipes next.
You have to put Violet's ginger snaps.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so let's get some of these Brussels sprouts.
I'm sorry, moving like at a snail's pace.
No, it's okay. I just want to get them cooking so that they can hopefully be done before we are done with our show here. Okay, so Brussels sprouts. Let's get some olive oil on these. Just to roast them, I just use a regular extra virgin olive oil. You don't have to use your flavored infusio for that.
Delish. Roasted vegetables are perfect in every way. That's what I love. Is when you just put olive oil, salt, pepper, throw them in the oven. They're perfect. But I've always been a big vegetable lover.
Yeah, you've always been a good eater. Ever since she was a baby, she's always a good eater. Okay, I'm going to let you add to this, but I want to get them cooking.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm literally going so slowly.
Okay. All right, so that is that. I want to talk about our hand wash and hand lotion because we have these at every place where you would need hand wash or hand lotion. We have them in the kitchen. We have them in the guest bath. We have them in our in all the bathrooms. So this cute little set here we have in 4 different scents. This is the peppermint cream, which I love around the holidays.
I love it.
I mean, I love it at all times, but I really love it around the holidays because it just smells like the holidays to me. And this is the hand wash. This is the hand lotion. The hand wash doesn't have any sodium lauryl sulfate in it. It is actually really moisturizing for your hands, but it does get them clean. And if you have watched us over the years, every time Suzanne would make a chicken or a turkey, I mean, literally every time she would rub the turkey with the olive oil and then she would grab the olive oil bottle and go like this. And everyone on the show would be like, you have to wash your hands. You can't touch the olive oil bottle with your chicken hands. No, like you cannot.
Okay,
whenever you touch raw chicken or raw turkey, you have to wash your hands before you then go and touch them. Otherwise, it's like you have all that
poison
potential germ on the bottle. So I would remind her, I'm like, don't forget to wash your hands if you touch the olive. I'm like, or let me pour and you know, one person pours and one person rubs. So that's just one of those little things that I'm going to miss this year because it was always a good little
We won't wash our hands in honor.
The temperature on the oven, I did it at 425 because I want them to get nice and roasted, and then we're going to smash them, and then we're going to drizzle with that vanilla fig glaze. So that's happening. The other thing that I did yesterday, actually I did this on Saturday, was I made some homemade turkey stock. So this gorgeous, it only took me 2 days, but it is the key to your gravy, is having a really good stock. So if you can, if you have the time and the fortitude to make a homemade stock, that is the base that is really going to give your gravy the most flavor. My biggest, not pressure, but kind of pressure, Suzanne was the gravy master, and the secret to her gravy is always really good stock. She didn't put a lot of thickener in it. She actually stopped using any kind of flour completely. Over the years, it's changed. She used to use a little bit of flour, and then she would use gluten-free flour, and then she would use some other kind of, thickening agent like arrowroot or something. And then she's just like, no, the pan drippings are better. So the way Suzanne always made her gravy was she would take the pan drippings, and she knew just from when that turkey came out, she knew if the gravy was going to be good or not just by looking at the pan. And she would say to me, oh, this is going to be a bitchin' cool gravy. Like, she just knew.
Okay,
so, oh, thanks. You want to just throw them on there?
Here. Teamwork. Ooh, yeah, they're already sizzling up. Oh, and it smells so good too. I'm eating more cranberry sauce.
So
bitchin' good.
Bitchin' cool. So then she would take the giblets from the turkey and dice them up so finely. She would take the gizzard and the heart and the liver and make them tiny, because you don't want like a big bite of that. But I'm telling you, and if you're thinking like, ew, I'm telling you.
I'm thinking ew, and I'm like, no, I was eating
it. Always tiny, fine dice. And she'd add that, and then she would start adding this beautiful stock. And then she would finish it with an obscene amount of butter. And she's like, that is the thickening agent. And she would just sit and watch. Every now and then she would add a little bit of like gluten-free flour if she felt like it needed a little, but usually not. Usually just those gorgeous pan drippings. Don't forget to taste for salt. Usually your drippings have plenty of, the way we season our bird, it usually had plenty of seasoning in it, but she would always add taste, and then check for seasoning. Do you put olive oil on the Brussels sprouts when you roast them? Yes, Nancy, I did put olive oil on it. Now those are roasting away. So anyway, that's the gravy. So wish me luck. I'm going to be doing it, the gravy part.
You don't need luck. You're good.
No, I know, but Listen, you don't need to be intimidated by a turkey. A turkey is a big chicken. So if you can roast a chicken, you can roast a turkey. How you check for it when it's done, that is the thing that a lot of people get really freaked out by. I think putting a meat thermometer in the thickest part of the breast meat, when it gets to 150 or 155, pull out the bird. It's going to need to rest for at least 30 minutes. So before you carve it, to keep the juices, and then you have that 30 minutes to get any of your sides reheated or to assemble the rest of your buffet. Then you're going to carve that, take out the stuffing, carve that bird, and you'll have time to make your gravy. So
I'm learning so much.
It's like I can't do it in, well, if I had less things to do, I would be making a whole mock turkey and showing you how to do it, but it's not happening today. I was like, Suzanne always used to call me the Little Red Hen. You guys remember that? Did you ever read that book? My girls had no idea. The Little Red Hen, you people who are my age know this is like a nursery rhyme. It's like, the Little Red Hen, she planted the wheat, and then she nurtured the garden, and then she watered the wheat, and then the wheat grew, and then she harvested the wheat, and then she ground the flour, and then she made the bread, and then she was there, and then like these people showed up, and they're just like, cool bread. Yeah, and she was like, but I planted the wheat, and I so it's actually like someone who's actually a little bit of a martyr as well, which, sorry, guilty, I really am. Like, I'll do it all, but like, I want you to know I did it all.
Yeah.
Can't help it. So anyway, I have been, Suzanne, when she would see me, because she was a little red hen too, when she would see me running around like that, she would say, oh my God, you were really being a little red hen. this year the Little Red Hen is trying to prepare the food in LA and transport it. So can we talk about this? This is an issue, right? When you have to transport whatever, because a lot of us are bringing things to somebody else's home. So this jar, I really love. This is like a large mason jar, and it has this safety lid on it here. So that's going to do really well. Now I left some room in here because I can freeze this, and then it's going to be thawing on my way down there. So this is something that, this is actually going to hold this week, so I'm not worried about that. There are other things that can be frozen. So Daisy.
I was wondering.
Daisy, my girl, no one loves soup as much as my niece. And
this is the butternut squash.
Oh. No one loves I mean, everyone loves Zanny soup because that was like her mom thing.
Yeah.
But literally, this one with the soup, it was like a thing from the time she was a baby. She was like, I want more soup.
Well, Zanny always told a story about how she would catch me with the bowl on top of my face, licking it clean.
Yes.
I used to lick plates clean as a kid. I don't do it anymore. I should start again.
No, but you know what? I've always loved that about you is that you have such an appetite for life.
Oh.
Like you really do.
Yeah. But also it's like I grew up in a family where I'm like, I'm literally eating the greatest food that anybody on the planet is
But
eating.
like the fact that you were so like aware of it at such a young age. So
it's true.
Suzanne has so many soups that were her signature soups. Okay?
Cauliflower soup. Turkey soup.
The turkey soup, unreal.
Mushroom soup.
Mushroom soup. Ooh. Okay, and this one, which is a recipe that she was inspired by from Wolfgang Puck, actually. And it is a butternut squash soup with Thai red curry in it, which is like a seasoning blend that you can get at a store, and then it has coconut milk in it. So roasting the butternut squash, she's a bitch. I mean, this is not the fun part of Thanksgiving, but I did it on Saturday. So what I did was I took 6 whole butternut squash. I cut them in half, which is the hard part. I kept my finger. You scoop out the seeds.
Again?
No, I kept it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So you scoop out the seeds, and then I drizzle it with olive oil, good salt and pepper, and you roast it until it's really soft. 60 to 90 minutes, depending how big your squash is. It also helps to put a little bit of water in the bottom of your roasting pan. So once you can pierce it with a fork, then you have to take out all that flesh. This is just...
Look how beautiful the color is.
It's one of God's perfect foods.
That is such a beautiful color. I thought it was pumpkin.
Yeah, no, it is butternut squash. So what we do with this every year, and again, Suzanne was always the one to kind of make the soup, and then she and I would taste and season. What we're going to do is we're going to add the coconut milk, canned coconut milk like this, not the kind we use in the smoothies. And then, spoonfuls of this Thai red curry paste. Interesting that the brand that I usually get for this is called Thai Kitchen, and it's not at my grocery store anymore. So I was like, I guess we're using this brand now. This one is so much spicier than the other one. No, but you have to be careful because you can wreck something. You're adding like a couple tablespoons, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, that was like way hotter than I expected. This is six squash, Deborah. 6 whole butternut squash. So this is something, again, that I'm going to do when I get down there. And I had to think about it because I was like, obviously I could make this soup now, but it's harder to transport soup.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
So this is a really easy thing. And adding the seasoning once I get there, and then pureeing it and thinning it with some stock, that's going to be easy. So
easy peasy,
right?
I'll help you.
Yeah, no, you can help me. But it makes more sense just to. So, I wish I had a sexier show today so I could show you a bunch of finished dishes. But isn't this what you guys are doing right now? Is like prepping what you can. So you can do your cranberry sauce now. That will hold. Mm-hmm. And you can definitely make your chicken stock now.
This is hilarious.
I also started my stuffing. So my huge contribution to Thanksgiving is the mushroom sausage chestnut stuffing. So I started it yesterday and I refrigerated what I have so far. So here are the ingredients. I use about 8 onions and I slice them very thinly. Again, this is on my story at carolinesummers.com. I slice about 8 onions really thin and then caramelize them, like get them nice and brown. Don't pull them too quickly. It takes 30 to 40 minutes to caramelize them slowly.
It took me so long to learn how to like properly caramelize onions because I was always trying to do it too fast, and then I was taking them out too soon. So that is a skill.
These are. Do we need to?
Probably.
The Brussels sprouts are not going to hold. I'm making those for you today, just so you can see how we make them. We are going to make those and eat them today.
Oh my God, they look beautiful.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, keep going. Should maybe turn it down just a little.
Yeah, it just, you know when you open the oven, it just like blows hot air and you're like, it feels good for a second and then you're like, my jewelry is burning.
Yes, exactly. And your eyelashes melt. The mascara melts on you. Okay, so we start with 8 onions and we caramelize the hell out of them. Then I take the onions, I set them aside into this bowl. Then I use about 2 heads of celery. I chop it up very finely. I saute it just for a second and then I set it aside and put it in the bowl. Then I use sausage. This is a sausage shiitake mushroom stuffing. That's the base. We don't use bread. It used to be that we would put some bread in there, or we'd do one with some bread and one without bread. And then it just got to the point where like, you can't, the bread is not what gives it the flavor. It's the sausage and the mushrooms. So we just got rid of it. And it was like during the summer size years when we were trying to not eat carbs anyway. And this is just how the family stuffing came out. So
it's so good.
I used 4 pounds of hot Italian sausage and 4 pounds of sweet Italian sausage. And you take it out of the casings or get it, if you can get it without the casings, that's even better. Saute it up and then just break it up into little pieces, saute it, and then it goes in the bowl. So the next things that's where I am so far, because I thought this, if I had to freeze this today, I could freeze this and then I could add the rest of the things when I get there on Wednesday. So the rest of the things are going to be 2 enormous bags of shiitake mushrooms, about like 10 times that amount. And you can't use the stems with shiitake mushrooms because these are too chewy. So you take the stems out, you slice them tiny, tiny thin and saute those. They're going to add to the bowl. And then, of course, the roasted chestnuts. So this is what we were talking about. Violet went to a friend's giving and she wanted to make the family stuffing. But she went to the store and she got all these like shortcuts. She bought bagged roasted chestnuts and Zeta just gave her Zeta was like, you didn't, like she had betrayed the family.
Of course.
It was so funny. So anyway, we do roast the chestnuts. You have to put an X on them when you roast them. My trick is that I parboil them before you roast them and it helps them to peel.
What's parboiling?
It's like a quick boil.
Okay.
So you're going to boil them. So Alan always helps me peel the chestnuts. That's his thing. So we're going to do this when I get there. And then you also add 6 to 8 apples. I like a Fuji apple or a Honeycrisp apple. And it just gives, you know, when you have something rich like sausage, the apple just gives a little bit of balance to that sweetness. And it is a great stuffing
Things
recipe.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
you know?
If you go to my Instagram at Caroline Summers, I have the whole thing saved on my highlight reel. And then where you finish it with is fresh tarragon. So, hold on, let me get you the tarragon here.
Give me the tarragon.
This is very, it's a verbally instructive show, but I wish it were a little more visual. So, this is what...
No, I feel like I'm learning. I just learned what parboiling is.
Yeah,
I just learned there's apples in the stuffing I've been eating
every you didn't
year.
know that?
No,
okay.
I've just been taking it for granted, eating beautiful things, not knowing what
This is tarragon, and this is what Suzanne always uses on the turkey, and this is also what I put into the stuffing. It's delicious.
Let me spin.
It is delicious. And the combination of the sausage and the tarragon and like that roasted earthiness of the chestnuts, and then you get like a little fresh crunch from the celery and the little sweetness from the apple.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Oh.
It's really good, guys.
How am I gonna wait until Thanksgiving? Now I feel like I'm.
So the big question, the big question is like, do I freeze this or do I just let this be for Thursday? I mean, let me tell you, I have eaten stuffing the 4th day after Thanksgiving without it being frozen, and it is not a problem at all. So some of you might have an opinion about me making my stuffing this far in advance, but I actually don't think I need to freeze it. There's nothing in this that is going to go. How long do you cook the Brussels sprouts in the oven? Rose, it kind of depends on how big they are. Okay, you guys are agreeing with me, don't freeze. I love fresh thyme, Breda. Judy said she's making tarragon chicken. Yeah, great herb with poultry. I don't freeze either, but I've just never had to make something this far in advance. But thank you all for your support. No freezing. You're all saying it'll be fine.
Okay, we're not freezing. Worst case, we all get sick and we all stay together.
No one's getting sick. No one's getting sick. I mean, if I felt like it was at risk of anyone getting sick, I would definitely not do it. But I am pretty. My sister studied nutrition in college, and so she learned all about like safe food handling issues. And are those
there? No. I would say a little bit longer before we smash them.
Okay.
But like literally like minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. I'm gonna put my soup back in the fridge.
Yes.
So Daisy, can you just tell everyone the code again and
absolutely
talk a little about your favorite fragrances there?
Okay, wait. This one goes here. Why is this so confusing? Thanks 25, you guys. Okay, let's talk about my favorite scents. I think that all of you guys know that peppermint. Sorry, I'm like looking at myself. My eyes look crazy. Peppermint will always stay being one of my favorite scents. I have the body wash in my shower right now, and I literally used the end of it today, the peppermint body wash. I got to the end of it today, and that was disturbing for me. So peppermint's definitely my fave, and then my second fave I would say is cocoa mango. Those are my two absolute favorites. I used to be obsessed with the clove one, but we don't have clove anymore. I don't know why. Cocoa mango and peppermint. And I agree with Caroline too, that sometimes it's nice to like have your special little Christmas holiday scent during the holiday time.
It's also a really great hostess gift.
That's really true.
Yeah.
And also I have it next to my sink in my bathroom, and whenever my friends are washing their hands in my bathroom, they're like, "You're so fancy having the matching set of the hand wash and the lotion." Like, is this a hotel?
That you didn't add lemon verbena. I mean, what?
I like lemon. I'm not saying
amazing.
I love all of these, but I gotta choose some. I chose two favorites.
I know, but
that's the classic.
It's hard for me to leave lemon verbena out.
Because that's the like when I think about, especially like when I think about Thanksgiving and being at the Palm Springs house, I think about that scent.
Well, yeah, because that house does feel like a lemon house. But
That's
one
true.
year I showed up at Suzanne and Alan's, and it was during the holidays. Mm-hmm. And I got out of the car, and the whole property smelled like peppermint oil. And I was like, she is so amazing. The house even smells like peppermint oil. I'm like, everything smells like peppermint. And I walked in, I was like, oh my God, this woman is like the greatest hostess, entertainer, so glamorous, the best food. And now her house smells like peppermint.
What was it?
Suzanne, wow, the peppermint, it's amazing. And she goes, oh, we have rats.
Okay, she was like,
she's like,
I was like, it has to be like extermination.
We're having like a problem with mice. It was mice. We're having a problem with mice.
Did you hear about peppermint oil? Did you hear about when a mouse crawled on me?
No.
When I was sleeping, I was in the stone house.
In the stone house, and then everyone got scared.
No, because exactly. This is what it was. Me and my mom are sleeping in the stone house, which is one of our favorite rooms to stay in. And I was hearing stuff. I was hearing like you know, hurrying and scurrying. That's literally what I said. And I woke my mom up and I said, I'm hearing hurrying and scurrying happening. I know that there's mice in here. And she was just laughing at me, I think because I said, oh my God, because I was saying hurrying and scurrying. Then I wake up because something jumps in my hair. Oh my and I like screamed and I got up and it was like, but it was cute. It was like a little mouse, literally this big. They're little brown mice. And so yeah, so I had a mouse and my mom, she was gaslighting me into thinking that I was wrong, but there was truly a mouse in my hair. But I'm happy that I had that.
Okay.
And
Can you guys see? Can you see what's happening here?
I can't believe that they're so perfect.
I'm just going to use a heavy bottomed glass. Oh. Can you see that?
They can see.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I do this with potatoes. I've never done it with Brussels sprouts.
It's amazing. And they get like nice.
I need to have one, sorry.
Crispy. Oh, I'm so happy this is ready for us. But see, now they're gonna go back in the oven. We're gonna crisp them a little more.
Oh my gosh, I'm saving one for myself. But I burned my fingers trying to get it.
So again, this is not going to be saved. This is going to be, Brussels sprouts are not as good leftover. They start to smell like ass. Really.
Yeah, and I feel like they get really bitter.
Yeah. Sorry, that was foul. But
that was so terribly foul.
There were some things Suzanne did not like making cauliflower soup in advance. She did not think it held well.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well, actually.
She said it gets stinky.
Yeah, there's some vegetables that just like emit, like broccoli too. Sometimes it just smells so weird and bad.
Yeah, but they're
so excited.
They're cruciferous. They're also really dang good for you.
One of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving also is that, so we eat this massive dinner. We're all like, we're so full. The parents, they all go to sleep. The cousins return to the kitchen to continue somehow eating more and more. Camellia can eat more than anybody I've ever seen. She is my daughter. She'll like pull out all of the containers and just be like eating cranberry sauce out of the Tupperwares right out of the fridge, and she'll just keep going and going. And then she's like, more dessert. Do you guys want more? Oh, I actually need more turkey now. And she's a great eater. She is even better than me, honestly.
Okay, here you go. Here's what we're gonna do here. Okay, can you see the smashed? Okay, now we're gonna take the vanilla fig and we're gonna just glaze these a bit, and they're gonna go back into the oven. Now you could crisp them first and then glaze them at the end. I might do both.
Wow.
Oh my God, the smell. So the vanilla fig, it just has such a delicious earthy kind of flavor. Yeah. And I think it is really good this time of year. But I'm gonna say this would also be unbelievably good with with the pomegranate or the cherry.
I would agree.
These are going back in.
I would tend to agree. I'll show you guys this again.
Let those crisp up. I had one of you DM'd me and asked about the infusio oils and vinegars and when there was going to be a deal. Here's the deal. Today, 25% off everything on the website that is not already discounted, more than 25%. So these 25% off, thanks 25. The code is good Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, we have a new deal. I can't even remember what the deal is Wednesday.
You don't need to remember right now.
I know. Just enough. You know that this is good for November 20th and November 21st.
Look, one guy got left behind.
Oh my gosh.
Devastating man. Wow. I'll put him right here so he feels a part of it.
So, you know what I wanted to do, Daisy? What? I wanted to play...
I'm ready to play whatever it is.
We're going to make concoctions with... Oh, Wednesday's the Black Friday preview. That's right. We're going to make concoctions with these.
Okay, I'm ready. Like mixing them?
Okay.
I already have an idea.
All right, when you guys were kids, did you ever take a lemon and cut it in half, or an orange and cut it in half, and then put a candy cane in it and suck the juice?
What?
You've never done this?
Wait, I don't even understand how that could possibly work. You take
Well, I don't have a
half of
candy
lemon.
cane. You take half of an orange or a lemon, you cut it in half, and then you stick a candy cane in it.
But a candy cane doesn't have a hole.
It does.
It does?
Yes, you have to keep sucking through it. Did anyone else do this? Come on, somebody out there. No, you guys haven't done this?
No.
Yeah, no. Never. Okay, where are my girls from? Oh, my mom did, lol. Okay, thank you, class act. Nope.
Wait,
They're
was it
all saying no.
delicious?
Never, no, show us. Yes, because it's the sweetness of the candy cane, but you get then that little sour or that little...
Wait, delish.
So, here's what we're gonna do.
Should I pop these open?
Yep.
One of my favorite parts of getting.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the peppermint lemon. Okay, ready? Give me your hand. You're gonna wash your hands now with one
Peppermint?
squirt of lemon and one. Okay, see what happens. Straight candy cane.
Ooh.
Let me smell.
Get in here.
And that's what it smells like.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I want to also try peppermint.
You get like
rain.
those thin, like the candy cane sticks. Are any of my siblings on?
Please, somebody.
Yeah, you suck the
somebody
lemon. You
validate
suck the
this.
lemon through the candy cane. Yes. What desserts are we making?
Wait, now I want to.
Okay. Again, dessert is a little challenging with our family because we have so many people who are gluten, dairy, egg free.
It's actually
At this point,
ridiculous.
it's like everyone. So normally I make a salted caramel pot de creme, and then we make some kind of a gluten-free vegan dessert for everyone else. So what we've been doing are the baked apples with the Jack Daniels and
baked apples are like hands down one of the easiest and yummiest desserts and healthiest desserts you can
Yes. So butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. You stuff it in the middle of a baked apple, of an apple. Core your apple. I like to use a Fuji or a Pink Lady. Pink Lady is great. Honeycrisp is great. And then I drizzle them with honey, and then I pour some Jack Daniels over the top. I don't like alcohol flavored desserts, but I'm telling you, it adds this richness and sweetness to, I mean, it's unbelievable. So that recipe you can find on my website, or I think it's actually on Suzanne's site too. Oh my God, she's going up the arm.
Wait, you don't go up the arm? My elbows are like made out of turtle.
It's Dr. Daisy.
Wait, it's lotion. It's not soap.
Oh.
Can you imagine if I was just washing my full body?
Wow, she's like going for it. So yes, those are the baked apples that I made for Alan, Marlene, and those work great for everyone. And then I get a scoop of, I like honeycomb ice cream.
Ooh.
And then I get a vegan vanilla for the dairy-free folks, and that is amazing. So, I mean, am I gonna make the salted caramel pot de creme? It's literally gonna be for like 4 of us. I don't think
It's so good.
I know, but
okay.
Oh, that's right. You can eat that because it doesn't have.
Yeah, I just can't have
She
gluten.
just doesn't have the gluten.
It's very hard to remember who has what.
Well, now Zion is newly.
Well, Zion, it's nothing anymore.
He's
Zion is like vegan, gluten-free.
Violet and Camellia.
Yeah.
He's not vegan.
No, he's not vegan. Sorry, but he's dairy-free.
Dairy-free, yeah. Dairy-free, gluten-free.
Yeah.
And you will eat eggs and dairy.
I eat eggs all day.
But you won't eat,
No bread.
Your
for
mom
me.
won't eat.
Mom
won't
can't
eat
do
eggs.
eggs at all, but that's it for her. She can eat crab, but that's different.
So anyway, that's what we are doing for dessert. And then Violet makes a gluten-free ginger snap, a gluten-free, dairy-free ginger snap, which is
so
delicious. Good. So they're very like fall, yummy, great things. Okay, now I'm gonna give you.
I did a mixture of cocoa mango and peppermint lotion up the arms.
Oh, cocoa. I never would have done that. Cocoa mango and peppermint. That's crazy.
Get a whiff of this.
Wow. I was gonna say, can we have?
Should we go again?
Okay. You know what we're doing? In honor of Violet, we are having a Hawaiian rain shower. Cocoa mango and rain.
Ooh, I'm excited to see what this smells like.
It is raining in Hawaii. Violet is in Hawaii right now with Jeff's family. They do.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, this might be even better.
Oh.
Ooh, I like that.
There we go. Little pineapple shower. Okay, we gotta check these.
Oh yeah, true. We forgot.
Brussels sprouts. No.
We became enthralled. Oh, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the time of year that I look forward to the most. Ever since I was a baby. Crab lunch is my favorite.
Yeah.
One thing about our family is sometimes we do competitions to see who can eat the most food. And it really, I feel like it's always on crab lunch. It's like, how many crabs did you eat? I ate 2. I ate 3.
Okay, we're gonna try these now, even though maybe I'm gonna let them cook a little longer, but just for
They
our
look so good.
friends at home so they get.
Okay, now I have the cleanest and softest hands. Whoa. Okay, maybe rain is up there with some of my
Rain
favorites.
is amazing.
You know what's dumb is like now I've ultimately said that all 4 of them are my favorites, and so I'm so sorry.
Because at some point or another they all are. Right? Okay. So I put a little cranberry sauce on here because like if it were on your Thanksgiving plate, they'd all kind of be. Okay, so what you really want to do
Look at this beautiful fork. You know?
You want just kiss it with a little bit of extra salt because
I'm a salty girl myself. Zanny made me very salty.
Same.
My mom used to always be like, Zanny, put so much salt in the food. And I was like, it's perfect for me.
Perfect. Little. I think there are 14 of us for dinner. Do you know if Claire is coming?
I don't know. I'm not in the loop.
Okay, I'm putting just a little extra kiss of the vanilla fig. This is also like if you're making a charcuterie board and you want to just make it special, get some of that infusio. Okay, go Daisy. Eat for the people. Oh, she went right in for the cranberry.
Well, because I got to do a little bit of this, you know?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, this is your Brussels sprout that is going to make people who don't like Brussels sprouts be like, are you kidding? That's a Brussels sprout?
Don't mind if I do. So yum. So
it's
yum.
going to crisp up a little more.
This one's a little bit crispy here.
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah.
Come on.
Yum. And don't forget the tangerine juice in your. I love cranberry sauce.
As do I. Okay, delicious lunch.
I know. All right, you guys, that is our little visit today. I got cranberry sauce or balsamic. 25% off site-wide. The promo code is thanks25. It's all available at SuzanneSummers.com. I hope you guys have a happy and non-stressful week getting ready for Thanksgiving. I know I'm the first to we're blessed that we have these big family gatherings. If you're a part of a big family gathering, make sure to invite someone to your table that doesn't have a place to go for Thanksgiving. I think it's super important. Holidays can be really triggering for some people if they don't have family or friends. And if you are someone who is, not in a group, my God, get together with some friends. Go at least get together with friends. Yeah, do a Friendsgiving or just go to a movie together and hang out together. Time limit.
Say ignore limit. Sorry, I have Instagram on a time limit. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So sorry. Oh,
Daisy.
I'm
Daisy
sorry.
was trying to be not.
I was trying not to be on social media.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, there you go.
Sorry.
So anyway, we'll be back on Wednesday. The whole family's going to be together on Wednesday in Palm Springs, and we will finish up these dishes and show you how we're getting ready for the holiday. Love you all. Thanks for being my helper.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, love you.
I'm learning.
Okay, guys, take care.